What is going down, everybody? It's Unbeatable Jacob coming with a video to reveal my current God Squad. Now, this isn't like some random secret or anything like that. You know, if you watch my streams, you probably have a pretty good idea of the cards that I'm running, but I like to make these videos for a couple different reasons. One, a little bit of a different audience on YouTube. Two, they're fun to look back on like 3 months, 6 months, 12 months down the line to kind of see what I was running, what I was liking. And you know, also I'd like to kind of just talk about some of these cards, why I'm running them, cards I'm liking right now. And then I also want to talk about some cards that I tried that you might expect to be in my God Squad and kind of explain why I didn't like them so much. So right now, starting in point guard should be pretty obvious, is Luka. I play next gen. There's not much to be said about this card. On next gen, in my opinion, he's probably still the best card in the game. It's crazy, he can't get contested. There's no other card besides maybe Bob Netolicky who's even close to this, but at the end of the day, Luke is just different on next gen. If you're not running him, you're doing yourself a disservice. Whether it's good for the game or bad for the game is a whole nother discussion, but he's just got to be my starting point guard for right now. At the 2, I do have a primary small forward, and that is Cedric Maxwell. I am so happy I locked in this card. I shouldn't even say I'm so happy because it was obvious from the get-go that I was going to lock in this card. Didn't think twice about it. I was planning on locking this card before Cedric was even announced as the full winner. I just knew that if we got a Cedric, he was coming with base 3, he had to be on the team. I think that it goes undersaid how much longevity this card has already had and how much longevity this card will have from here on out. Reason being is even if you're not using him as a primary ball handler, he's still so good defensively. The dude can guard the 1 through 3 at a super high level. There's not a person who plays any of those positions he can't match up with. He gets bumpy, he can get paint stops. He's tall enough here at 6'8", and there's not much to be said about what he can do offensively. So Cedric starting 2, and he's going to be around somewhere in the lineup for possibly longer than any of these other cards. At the starting 3, we got my man Ben Wallace. Now, you guys might think, oh man, Jacob, like you just, you know, you're just a fan, like you're too biased, man, like the card's outdated, oh, the card was never good, oh, he's not comp this or that. Listen, this isn't any old Ben Wallace, man. First and foremost, I do have Mike D'Antoni, who I do use. I understand that it's not Don Nelson, but at the end of the day, +6 3-pointer is good by me. It's not a worry at all having a +6 3-pointer because I do have this Ben Wallace completely badged out in shootout. So in the 78 3-pointer, you're looking at a +6 to that, 84. With 4 general, it goes up to 88. And then with the badges, this dude is souped. I've got a Ben Wallace that has posterizer added, Circus 3's added, and he has the normal leaner so you can fade with him. Limitless spot up added, quick first step added, Deadeye added, Sniper added, Green Machine added, and even Post Playmaker added, all on Hall of Fame. He's completely badged out with a shoe with a high value, high grade coach. I mean, the dude is souped. This card is so good. I mean, I shouldn't have to say about what he can do defensively, but you know, when you're looking at a +4 shoe, +6 coach, you know, you bump that 3 ball up 10, 12 points, add in Hoff Limitless, Hoff Sniper, Hoff Deadeye, Green Machine, Circus 3s. You're really not gonna miss. Hoff Quick First Step, and he has every badge in the game defensively on Hoff. This card is really good. A stock Ben Wallace is good as well, but the card I have right here for this Ben Wallace, not only is he my favorite player, I mean, he's great. At the starting 4, I have David Robinson. There ain't a lot to be said about David Robinson, man. I mean, there really isn't. The dude's just consistent. He's been a good card in my team all year, I feel like, with his pink diamond that had so much longevity. With him having the eligibility at the 4 here, it's just a no-brainer. Not sure how much longer he's going to be around, but for the time being, David Robinson gets done exactly what I need out of my 4, and I never ever feel like I lose a game because I have him on the floor. And now at the starting 5, I do have my Power Within Dark Matter Kareem. There's just something about Kareem in my team, man. I don't know what it is. ever since I played my team, Kareem just always feels like the best center when he has a relevant card. When you factor in everything that centers have to deal with, whether it's a bad jump shot, bad size, unable to rebound, unable to move, like Kareem just kind of seems like the best all-around center almost every time he has a card in my team. And there's no difference with this one right here. I shoot fine with him. Defensively, he's big enough. He gets rebounds. He gets paint stops. He can blitz. He can switch. He's just the best center in my eyes. It's simple as that. At the backup one, I have this Michael Jordan. Now, I sold Michael Jordan before last Friday. I had to buy him back. I had to do it. I just had to. And I got one with Hall of Fame Hot Zone Hunter and Hall of Fame Mismatch added. So definitely helps a bit. My other option at the backup one is a 40 Hoff Badge Cade. Now, yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough because for the way I play, it's just hard to not use Luka and MJ at the one. It's really hard for me not to just use Luka and MJ at the one because even a 40 Hoff Badge Cade just doesn't do what these two can do. Now, the other option is I run Cade because Cade's my favorite player and then put Cedric Maxwell next to him. But this isn't Jacob's favorite squad. This is Jacob's best God squad. So Michael Jordan's in there for now. I hate to say it, but I feel like I can't compete without him and Luka on the floor, one or the other at all times. At the backup two, I've got my man Chris Mullin. He's gonna be on his way out of here. I never really wanted Chris Mullin, to be honest, but when Terry came out, I planned on locking in for Terry. I compared the two. I thought Chris Mullin was a lot better. I had the MT kicking around. I said, screw it, we're gonna do it and lock in Chris Mullin. He's done his job. At the first point, I was surprised by how much I liked him, but now it's like I don't love him, I don't hate him. He does his job, and he might be replaced in coming weeks. I foresee him out of the team by the end of the season, I would imagine. At the backup three, we got the Minister of Defense, Jonathan Isaac. Card just came out. Mine's completely stock, essentially, just hollow. And yeah, I already did a gameplay video on him. He's good. He gets the job done. And another new card that's in the exact same boat is my man Thon Maker. I think Thon Maker is a power forward primary. Yep, he is. And this one's just stock as well. I would love to get one with some extra Hoff defensive badges. But what I can say about my backup 2, 3, and 4 is I feel like they're all one step out the door. I don't absolutely love Chris Mullin, Jonathan Isaac, or Thon Maker, but they're all definitely good enough to play as of today. And then at the backup 5, I got ARTIS Gilmore. Now, is ARTIS Gilmore better than Kristaps? Probably not. But I walked in for ARTIS Gilmore. I sniped every card in the set. He came out like 3 weeks earlier, so I'm just gonna keep rocking with him. I definitely don't feel like ARTIS loses me any games. I feel like I shoot consistently enough with him off the pop. I feel like rolling to the hoop, he pretty much does everything Kareem does, but like at 95%. I feel like it's the best comparison I got for him, honestly. So yeah, that's the team right now, guys. I don't really run a 11th, 12th, or 13th man. So we'll just chuck anybody in here. Yeah, what do you guys think? You guys think it's a pretty good team? I mean, it is nice for me. This is what I'm rocking with right now. There were some other cards I've tried out recently, which I'm just not too big of fans of, and some cards I just haven't tried out at all. First one being is Kevin Durant. I understand why people like Durant. There's just a lot of things that I'm a fiend for that he doesn't have. Namely, quick dribble style. Namely, a normal wiener. It's just, he doesn't have those things, so he isn't worth the upgrade for me. And honestly, I prefer Ben Wallace. I really do. My Ben Wallace anyways. Probably not a stock Ben Wallace. I feel like he's better defensively, and he's also my favorite player, so you know, it works out good. KP, same story. I never actually tried him because I have Kareem and ARTIS. Kazi, he's just not playing over Cedric. Glenn Rice, his shot's way too slow. Zach LaVine, Paul George, and Blake Griffin. I mean, Blake Griffin might be better at the 4 than D-Rob, but the comfortability factor that's there for me with D-Rob, and Blake Griffin kind of turned his back on my Pistons. Paul George, maybe he's better than Chris Mullin. Probably, maybe is. I mean, it's probably preference, but I'll just stick with Mullen because he's locked in. And then we had that Metamorphosis set that had Zion. It's like, is Zion better than Jonathan Isaac? Probably not for the way I would use him, because you're looking at a bench that has Michael Jordan on it, and nobody else is really going to create for me. And do I really need my spot-up shooter to be 6'7" just to have base 3? No, I really don't. Not for the way I play. So yeah, out of the new cars, this is kind of seeming what's to be the best for me. I like my team quite a bit as it is right now. Let me know what you guys think of it. You know, the next couple cars that'll probably be in, Bob Netalicki will be here at the starting 4 soon. Might kick Thon out the lineup, or Thon to the 3, and then Jonathan Isaac will be out of the lineup. And then the next guys out are probably looking to be like Chris Mullen and Thon Maker. It's going to take a lot for me to get rid of Luka. It's going to take a lot for me to get rid of Cedric. Same with Ben Wallace and Kareem. Same goes for MJ. ARTIS could go if the right center came out, but for now, being locked in, he's going to get the job done. So yeah, that's the squad. Talk to y'all soon.